Hello everyone, welcome to Recursive Gaming. This is my Doctor Strange that I have leveled up. He's almost level 100. I'm about to do the same thing that I did and uploaded a video for with Captain Marvel, where I show you my area damage skill builds that I use for the first two arena fights, and then my single target skill build for Doctor Strange, where I do the last fight against Ares and Maestro. Before we jump into the fights, I want to show you the area damage skill build I'll be using for Doctor Strange. First is Eye of Agamotto, the Glare of Confusion, which confuses targets for 5 seconds when the skill lands. It has a long cooldown, but a very large area that it hits. It's really nice for hitting a large group of enemies and confusing them, so A, they don't all group up around Doctor Strange, they attack each other. Is really good for preventing damage to Doctor Strange. It's a damage mitigation ability. It's offensive, it's not a shield, but at the same time, because it forces targets not to attack Doctor Strange, does a really good job of keeping you safe. Number two is the Astral Projection Avenging Illusion. Same exact concept, prevents Doctor Strange from being targeted because he uses an illusion to taunt enemies. So, as you'll notice, we're setting up a killing field. Okay, Doctor Strange, when he fights groups of mobs, you want to group them together and then set up a killing field because of the way some of his skills work together. Targets that move around a lot are going to escape a lot of his skill effects, and you're not going to be able to do as much damage. So setting up a killing field is really nice. Number three is Gateway Summoning, Gate of the Edge. Enemies that move out of this don't take the damage. You need them to stay put. So it's really nice to have them grouped up with the first two skills in that killing field. Number four, same concept. Enemies that move out of the area of effect for this don't take the damage. So we're going to set this up. They're hopefully all going to be grouped. You're going to hit everybody. Number five, 7 Rings of Ragador, the Magic Explosion. So everyone loves this version of the skill with 1287% damage. I mean, it's really nice. I'm going to be using this in the single target damage build. However, against multiple enemies, if this hits at least 3 people, it will do 1500% damage, which is more than this. Okay, so against groups, this will do much more damage than this will. Not to mention, this hits so hard, and you're going to be fighting low health enemies because of the other skills that are going to go first in the kit, that most of the damage from this is going to be wasted. You'll use this, they're only going to have 30% HP left, and then you're just going to do way more damage with this skill than you need. So it's wasted damage. With this, they're going to be so low health from the other skills that hopefully this will get the killing blow, and it won't be wasted damage. So not only are you not wasting damage against a single target, you're hopefully hitting more than 3 enemies and therefore making the damage even better than it would have been with the ring repulsion skill. And that's how this skill kit works. Let's go ahead and try it out. Alright, here we go. As you can see, I am still below the recommended power by almost 40,000. We're going to go ahead and skip the cutscenes. When you guys get to this point and do this fight, you can go ahead and watch them. You might enjoy it more at that point anyways. Here we go. Okay, we're going to group the enemies up. We're going to try to set up a killing field, land the confusion, land the taunt, and then here we go. Okay, we're going to group them up again. And let's see how this works. Nice. Okay. Alright, let off the area damage. The killing field is still waiting to get off cooldown. The 2 taunt abilities and the confusion. But, look how easy that was. Something I need to mention is how deadly Doctor Strange's auto attack is. I feel like Doctor Strange has a much better auto attack than pretty much every other character I've leveled. I've leveled all the characters to level 60, and I've leveled 3 of them now to level 100. Just about. Doctor Strange is almost there. And Doctor Strange, his auto attacks are just long range, quick animation, and deadly. They hit so hard. I feel like they hit harder than some of his skills even. Yeah, do not underestimate Doctor Strange's auto attacks. They do a really good job. Okay, the killing field is almost back up. I'm not sure it'll work on the elite targets anyways, but actually, this guy's almost dead. Watch this damage. Just, it's insane. More than the skills. His autos are so good. Alright, here we go. Next targets. Oh, I guess I should buy some potions. Let's go ahead and see if we can purchase a couple. Alright. That worked out. Oh, he's about to do his spin move. Stay away from him. Okay, couldn't dodge those for some reason. Oh, but I can dodge those. Let's see if he does it again. Nope. Oh, there we go. Nice! His ult actually works on the enemies. Okay. We don't want to get hit by stuff that we don't have to. Looks like, yeah, wow. Check that out. So, his taunt even works on these enemies. You would think that because they're elite enemies it wouldn't work, but totally does. Alright, here we go. You just keep using skills, kiting around. I locked target, right? That's a tip I keep showing people. When you lock target, it makes it really easy to dodge enemy attacks. Just by using your movement keys. You don't really have to worry with the camera, because the camera autofocuses. That makes it much easier. There we go. Alright, gonna taunt that guy. Okay. And auto attacks, man. So deadly. He's almost down. I think we got one more after him. I'm not positive. Yes, here he is. Oh, this guy. If you've ever fought this guy as a most wanted target, because he's the most wanted target in the last area of Sakar that we were just in. Oh, look. No, confusion didn't work on him. I thought it might have, but he was just sitting up for that big swing. Okay, so all these skills are on cooldown now for about 8 seconds. But man, his auto attacks hit so hard it almost doesn't even matter. I don't mind auto attacking with Doctor Strange at all. I feel like I actually do more damage. Alright, he's gonna lay a trap. Really easy to avoid those. Stay out of his way. Alright, so confusion didn't work. It just, yeah, I'm not sure if the taunt works on him either, but, oh, okay, broke his guard. Okay, we're gonna dodge and then use the ult. Might as well. We're almost done here. Excellent. Okay, so that's the end of this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, here we are at the second arena fight. Let's go ahead and get it done. Using the same build as we did for the first one. Okay. Let's go ahead and group these up into a mob that we can hit all of them at once, hopefully. After all, that's why we're using our area damage build. Okay.
How magical.
Nice. And as you may have noticed, he automatically dodges back from using several of those abilities, which is really nice. That was not me dodging, that was just him doing that. Okay. The screen shake is a bit annoying. I'm not sure why the screen is shaking. Maybe that's a bug. I could take damage. There's only 3 of them. But why take unnecessary damage? If you're a fresh 100 completing this for the first time, then you should know that potions are extremely expensive for new players.
This will all be over soon.
Potion expenses, honestly, is a large portion of where your gold goes in the game as a fresh 100 anyways. especially completing the harder difficulty content in Dark Domain. You're going to be using potions a lot. So, no sense in wasting them if we don't have to. We're gonna do. I think this is the last time we group these guys up, and then we fight some bosses. See, that's nice. We just set it up, and then we can leave it alone, and it does its thing. Confusion. Now they'll leave us alone and attack each other. I think that confusion ability is so underrated. Most people don't understand how good it is. It is such a good ability for keeping aggro off of Doctor Strange, so he doesn't take extra damage. I didn't even notice, but my ult is charged. That whole time I probably could have been using my ult. Don't be afraid to spend more time evading damage than doing damage. It's not that big of a deal. Trying to cut it too close, that's what gets you killed. So don't be afraid to spend most of your time trying to evade damage. Nice, so the taunt works on these guys too. Okay. I think I got lucky there. Alright, so he's guard broken. Excellent. So our single target damage is suffering with this build quite a bit. I'm surprised that didn't hit. Just the second part. Okay, so confusion didn't work on him though. Just the taunt. It says he's confused. You can see the icon right there, but hard to say for sure. Alright, very nice. And that's it for that one. I'll see you guys. Okay, here we are with the single target damage build. We're going to go over this really quick before I show you the last arena fight against Maestro and Ares. In the number 1 slot, we've got Master of the Mystic Arts, Barrier Curse. This skill is very useful. Single target. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's extremely long range. You can cast this while you're kiting the enemy around. It does a snare for 3 seconds. I'm not sure if it's going to work on these bosses, but the guard break is the highest you can get. So it really helps with breaking their guard, and that, as you've seen in previous videos, also helps a lot with doing damage to the boss. So this is a very quick cast as well. So it's just a really useful ability because you can use it from far away, and it's a quick cast, and it has a lot of guard break. So very useful. Also, the cooldown is fairly short. So overall, a good choice for your number 1 slot. Number 2 is going to be our main source of damage, the 7 Rings of Ragador. I'm boosting this with my costume set, the Defenders, which is why you see here 10 plus 3. So this is actually level 13. 87% damage on a 20-second cooldown. Low guard break, but very quick cast. If you'll notice, if you'll notice, it has a very quick cast. So lots of damage, doesn't require a lot of setup. Useful for when you're kiting around. This is honestly going to be where most of our damage comes from. In the 3rd slot is a slightly higher source of damage, except it's on a longer cooldown, and it has a long cast time. So we're going to be using this only during those periods of time when the boss is not actively using his really high damage abilities, and we have time to get it off. Otherwise, most of our damage is going to come from ring repulsion instead. We'll be using this in those small little windows when the boss is either stunned or his guard is broken, something like that. In the 4th slot, we have Book of the Vishanti Assault. This skill is really nice because of the quick cast. It looks like it has a long cast time, but you can actually interrupt it. So if you dodge about halfway through the animation, all of that damage is still going to go off. It's on a 20-second cooldown, 803% damage. Not nearly as good as this skill, but we need more than 1 damaging skill. So this is a good source of extra damage. Here in Astral Projection, Soul Predator, we've got a nice dodge that makes us invincible. Becomes invincible while ethereal. So this is really nice for dodging enemy hits. It also recovers stamina by a very small amount, and it does a decent amount of damage. So overall, just a really great skill, but mostly I try to save it and use it for when I absolutely need it. That's why it's in the last slot. If I'm on auto, then it's going to go off, after everything else. So, but I probably won't be playing on auto against these fights that are pretty tough. That's a good way to get killed. I'm going to be playing this manual. So let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, here we are at the last fight. Recommended power is 402,000. I'm currently running with 349, so about 51,000 under recommended power. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to do this though. Every time I've fought this boss, I have fought it under recommended power.
This is it, kids. The big show.
Okay. First step is always to lock target. And I'm on auto. Gotta take it off auto. Let him get off some free hits, unfortunately. So, I knew he was facing away from me. Whoa, I don't want to get hit by that. Okay, forgot I'm off auto. See how quick that cast was? I wasn't too worried about being hit. I'm used to playing on auto, so gotta remember. So I can get off this cast really quick before he does his other charge. Okay, he only does it twice right now. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, here comes this. Quick cast. Very long range on that, so I'm not too worried about using it. And then I'll become invincible, so I'm not worried about him hitting me. Even if he does, it wouldn't matter. I'm invincible during that time. Okay, we're gonna do some guard break on him. There, nice. Perfect time to guard break him because he became guard broken right as he, what's it called? He became enraged. So, all right. We're gonna do our best not to get hit by anything here. Very nice. We'll use the two highest damage abilities. Well, not highest, but quick cast damage abilities anyway. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and do this. So it doesn't matter. And I don't want to get hit by these charges. They're pretty dangerous actually. Yep, see that? See how much damage that did? Quite a bit. Long, not long cast, but long range on that, so I know I don't need to get any closer. Okay, so not 4 casts yet. We have to get him below 3, I think. Alright, just waiting to see what he's going to do. Alright, cool. I can do this. Alright, and then we're going to wait until he stops and then use our long cast time ability with lots of damage. As well as our ult. Okay, so I'm not too worried about taking those hits, but I think I will dodge out. Okay. I'll go ahead and use that while I'm waiting because I know I can get away with it. Yikes. That almost hurt really bad. Let's go ahead and use this. He should be jumping now. Okay, so only 3 because we know he's not enraged. Okay, we'll become ethereal, and then I'll use the guard break ability. I keep forgetting to auto attack, but honestly Doctor Strange's auto attack is so good. I should be using it a lot more. Okay, so once again we're all set to use our high damage ability with the long cast time when we have a chance. And then we'll use this one. Follow it with this. And then I'll become invincible with the dash, so I'm not too worried about getting hit. Okay. He should be doing 3 more, I think. I'm gonna dodge. I really don't want to get hit by that. Okay, now I have time to get off this cast. Nice, guard break. Good chance to get off lots of damage. Hopefully this is enough. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and dash through him. And then get off this guard break ability. Nope, he's gonna dodge it. There we go. He was so close to being finished off. I wanted to go ahead and do that. Alright, let's fight Maestro. Alright, step 1 is to lock target. And start dodging around. Nope, he's gonna dodge. Ouch! I really thought I was outside the range of that, but Evidently not. Okay. That was pretty risky there.
This will all be over soon.
Yeah, we're having to dodge a lot more. Maestro has a lot of really nice abilities that help him gap close with you. So there's really no chance except to dodge out because he's so quick. Alright. That's going to hurt quite a bit because of the bleed. Okay. I think I can get off this cast. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to take the whole damage from that. It's going to hurt. But, oh, nope. Okay, here we go. Nice. Now we can move on to the last portion. I'm going to pause it for now, and then we'll resume as soon as we get to that last little bit. Okay, here we are at the last fight. Lock target as soon as we can. Okay. And when we have the chance, we use our quick damage, or quick cast, high damage abilities. Okay. Alright, so I know that he's going to be busy doing that animation for a little bit, so I can go ahead and then dodge out of this, of course. Alright. Ouch. That wasn't too bad. Okay, there is nowhere that we can go, so I had to dodge that. You'll notice I was invincible. It's because I dodged into the wall. So, unfortunately, you didn't get to see the animation for the dodge, but yes, I did dodge that damage. I went to the edge of the arena and quickly found that there was nowhere to go to get away from that damage, and I had no choice but to dodge. So, if you're ever in that spot, then unfortunately that's the only way to get out of that damage. And that is a one-shot ability, so you absolutely have to save your dodges for that one. If he's going to do the big jump that lands across the whole arena, if you don't dodge it, you likely will die. So always have at least one dodge ready for that ability. Unfortunately, I mistimed that, so I didn't get a chance to use my ult. But I can do it now. Okay, we're going to dodge. I've still got 2 dodges left. Alright, so definitely not going to get hit by that. But don't have to dodge because, you know, had plenty of room. Okay, I'll go ahead and tank these. Not too worried about it. Remember, longer range, so I could have been using that. Of course he's going to dodge it, so no big deal. But now he's going to charge, probably. I don't want to get hit by that because that does a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, we know from experience, if you stand in the bleed, it can add up over time. Let's see if we can break his guard soon. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to stay over here. I'm going to dodge just in case. It looked like it was going to be close. I said in a previous video that sometimes it looks like you're outside the circle, but because of game lag, you end up taking the damage anyway. Sorry about that sound. Really nothing I can do about that. Nice. Okay, we're going to take this damage. And I'm going to become invincible for those using my dodge. Okay, this is going pretty well, guys. Alright, big cast here. Nice, good opportunity. Let's see if we can break his guard. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to become invincible for that one. Big hit on the 7 rings of Agrador. Alright, let's break his guard. Nice, interrupted that big cast. That was perfect. Could not have timed that better. Alright, here comes some big damage. See if we can kill him here. No, he's going to do his spinny thing, but here comes a big hit. Alright, sorry about the sound again, but it looks like we got him. Alright, and that is how I use Doctor Strange. That's a single target damage build that I use. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope I was able to show you how to use the skills effectively to avoid all the damage in that fight and kite them around. Doctor Strange is a really powerful character, but he does require specific skill setups to get the most out of his kit. Not all of his skills are good. You have to really play around with his skills and figure out which ones you like the best. You'll definitely see a huge jump in the effectiveness of Doctor Strange as you find the best skill kit for you. So, anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next one.